Good morning, bright and early from the Brisbane airport. We're about to fly down south to Sydney, Australia, and that is our last stop here in the country. But we're going to Luna Park today, so that's fun.
It is very fun, except it only opens until 3 o'clock, and we don't get there and like land until
11. We lose an hour going there, so it's only an hour and a half flight. So we should be getting there at 10, but instead it's actually 11 because of the time change. And so
we're gonna be rushing a little bit.
Yesterday we were at the Australia Zoo. That was actually a Patreon exclusive video, so you can actually go to the Coaster Studios Patreon and already watch that video that we shot. That's what we were doing up here in Brisbane.
We were holding koalas.
Yeah, it was super cute. And just to kind of wrap up what we started at the end of the SeaWorld vlog, we did get a redemption from that hotel that screwed us over, and they gave us a free night for the second night. So
I forgot we mentioned that.
Yeah, that's where we stayed the last night, and then we just came straight here.
They gave us an actual room instead of telling us we could use the storage closet. But the room was smaller than the storage closet.
Ironically, but it did have air conditioning, so it could have been worse. So
true.
All right, let's go fly to Sydney, Australia. Welcome to Sydney. Got our bags, we're headed straight to Luna Park.
The park's open until 3, and by the time we get there, it'll be like 12, so 3 hours.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's small, so that shouldn't be too bad. So we're gonna be taking transit there. We actually looked, and to get there by car would be about the same amount of time, so it's kind of a no-brainer, really. Look, it's the thing. It's the, you know, yeah, that.
You know, it's weird it took this long, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I think we are really in Australia. It's seeing that stinking thing for it to actually be real.
I know. So this is kind of fun. In order to get to Luna Park from here, we're gonna take a boat. It's just so cool seeing all these boats just docking and like heading out. That's like a form of transportation. Also, this big, giant cruise ship just popped into view. Wow. And of course, that thing. Man. While we're waiting for our boat, we've been watching this bird who's a complete idiot. So there's this piece of French fry on the ground that he's been trying to get, but he can't figure out how to duck under.
His friends all figured it out.
Yeah.
So I think this is what he's gonna do.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that bird's been trying to get that for the past, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. We just took a boat to get to Luna Park, and that was the most convenient way to get here.
I know, I feel like we just like how you go to the Magic Kingdom by the ferry. This is the Magic Kingdom of Sydney.
Yeah, but this view is so much cooler than Magic Kingdom. Does Magic Kingdom have that? I mean, come on. Walk in the mouth. Come on. Yeah. Let it be known that this swing ride right here is called Volare. The inside of this cafe is cool. Look at all the horses at each booth. Hey, there it is. Big Dipper, the world's only Intamin single rail.
Kind of cool looking, but it literally just looks like an art single rail.
Oh, not exactly. The track is like got kind of a rounded bottom to it, so it's not like a boxy shape. Listen.
It looks very similar, all right?
So right here we got entry for 2 attractions. This is their Wooden Wild Mouse, which is 100% closed. I think it's been closed for a while.
I'm kind of bummed, because like, what does that feel like?
I don't know.
Wild Mouse's like steel ones are kind of freaky. I feel like this would be like, wait for here.
Never done one. Probably the most famous one was at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and then they removed that several years ago. It was before I ever went, so I don't actually know if this is the only one left or if maybe there's one more, but either way, they're ridiculously rare. This is the other roller coaster entry area. It's Big Dipper. So this is, of course, their newest roller coaster, but what's so crazy is that you can't see it.
And it's pretty tall.
Yeah, like, you should be able to see the roller coaster from here, but you can't at all. So when you reach this point in the park, it looks like you're at the end of the pathway, but actually, when you walk under this man and his swinging boat, down underneath, it leads to a whole section of the park. That's where you get really good views of Big Dipper. Right when you walk in, they have a tribute to the original Big Dipper, which was a fully wind roller coaster. It's not a Great American Scream Machine, it's just a classic. And then they have a tribute here to the other Big Dipper, the one that opened in 1994. So this is the third iteration then of Big Dipper.
Look at the people in the front row. Like,
oh gosh. And then once you enter outside, there's this fence right here that has like pictures of that 1994 Big Dipper. So you can see it was like in the same area of land too. And now we're gonna walk up these stairs. Oh, there it is. How do we stay in one of those places? This view as you're walking up is sick. Look at this. Alright, so we just rode Big Dipper for the first time. So obviously it's a single rail, so Sarah took the front.
I did.
I took the back.
He didn't want to sit with me. It was really mean.
Well, alright, anyways.
It's very short.
Very short.
It's very short, but I mean, did you almost just fall?
I didn't realize there was a step.
Okay. I thought it was fine. I liked it. Like, it rode fine. It had like a tiny bit of like a shuffle, I guess, for me up
In
front.
the back, it had a really bad shuffle.
Yeah, now I'm really curious because you said that when we got off and I'm like...
Yeah, like my initial reaction, like we literally hit the first section, I'm just like, oh gosh, like what? Because the whole thing's going like this.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna have to switch because like up front it was totally fine.
Yeah, the seats are very comfortable. I really like the lap bars.
Yes.
They feel very nice. I would even say that I think the seats are more comfortable than the RMC Raptor.
I would agree.
So it's really too bad that I feel like this goes back to the fact that it's a prototype. I don't know if it's like the way that the wheel bogies are like hugging the track, or if it's the maintenance department of Luna Park. I don't know what it is and what factors it's
just what happens when you copy someone else's homework.
Oh. Lunch is served, so we got some options. So you can get a hot dog, and they have a couple different burgers, including a veggie burger as an option. They also have a sausage roll, something called a Pluto Pup, and they also have like full pieces of chicken, which is pretty cool. Also, in case you're interested, a soda here is the most expensive that we've seen anywhere in Australia. It is $6.20 Australian dollars, so that's a little bit less than what it would be in America, but that's still a lot for a soft drink. All right, so here's our meal that if you were to order all of this when you come to Luna Park, Sydney, would cost you $47. So
Australian dollars.
yes, that's correct. So Pepsi, this is a burger. We got fries, so all this came in a combo, so that does give you a bit of a discount. Pasta salad, which is actually pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I got like a falafel wrap.
Yeah.
It's also pretty good.
It's cool that they offer something like that here.
Oh,
you know, that's not a super traditional food item, you know. Next up, gotta do their drop tower. There's literally no line. This place is deserted. Short, but looks forceful. All right, here we go. Rising up on Hair Razor. We're gonna get a good view of Big Dipper and the old Wild Mouse. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Holy crap, that looks like borderline sketchy.
Borderline?
Borderline? All right, it probably is sketchy. I also just love this park's location with all the buildings right here. That's so cool. Whoa! Oh, oh my gosh, that was awesome. Wow. About to walk through Funnyland. If this is not hilarious. I think this is supposed to be on. What on earth? Are you serious? Walk through the hands. Yeah, yep, look, another mouth. Oh my gosh. All right, there she goes. She's got her sack. Gonna go all the way up these stairs, down this huge slide. Dang, she got some air.
Right?
All right, so now we're gonna do the mega huge slide, which is over here. It's like 60 feet tall. You can't even see the top of it because it goes through the ceiling.
How scary was that drop?
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? All right, looks simple enough.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude! Jumping when it's like at the peak is so fun. Woo! When you hit the highest point, do like a jump. Dude, it's so sweaty in here, but it's really fun. Woo! In here they have a bunch of old pictures of Luna Park. Wow. Look at all this. This place has been here since the 30s. Holy crap.
I was not expecting this.
No, not at all. All right, this area is really fun.
It was way too much fun. It's a little hot in here though. Is it obvious how sweaty I am?
We both are, yeah. It's just very dense air in here. There's no circulation, but don't miss this part. It's cool.
It's so much fun.
You ready to ride a Boomerang? Our only Boomerang in Australia?
Hey, it's not the Goma.
It's not one of those Boomerangs. It's like a ride called Boomerang. One thing I will absolutely compliment Luna Park on, you know, we talk about how tough it is for parks that have a limited amount of space to fit in rides, but they have
figured it out.
They have fit in quite a bit of.
There's a ride inside the helix of this, like.
Yeah, right there. There's that whole indoor area is right there. There's several kids attractions like sprinkled throughout. There's a small kiddie coaster right over there. Like, it's a lot of attractions in a just tiny little area. We just got off a Boomerang. What'd you think of that?
I liked it. I mean, it reminded me of like the Vekoma family Boomerang.
Absolutely.
Like a little more of like a, I guess, layout. I don't know.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, very, very solid. I can't remember if this is an exact clone or if it's just really similar to Rewind Racers that's at Adventure City near Knott's. But either way, pretty solid layout. Going backwards actually pulls some pretty good forces.
Yeah, it did.
So, yeah, a good addition here for sure. It complements Big Dipper very well. What the heck? I mean, okay. As we're walking under Big Dipper, something nice. They have a whole area for lockers right here if you need to store your stuff. Then on the other side, if you want some good views of Big Dipper, they have a set of stairs that give you a really cool overlook.
Please collect all your loose items as you exit the ride. Make your way down.
All right, so it's probably been 20 minutes since we updated the camera about what's going on. We are both so red because we just have been marathoning Big Dipper, but you're not.
You can't re-ride, so you have to walk all the way around into the same.
They won't let you stay in your seats, and so you have to go all the way around. There's all these switchbacks, and so because
I've never seen you this red. I'm like actually
scared. It is so hot, and like it is so. I'm so sweaty. Before this, but then like because there's only one train, you have to like if you want to make the next train, you have to run so fast.
Okay, but can I just make note that there is a gate right there coming down the steps that you can go back around, but he didn't realize he was going all the way down and back.
It still would have been a really long walk, but that does cut out all the stairs, and so I didn't know about that. So I was doing the full thing, and then Sarah's like, "Why weren't you just using the gate?" I'm like, "What gate?" It's like probably the equivalent of the Zadra Magic Gate at Energylandia.
Yeah.
It's that kind of equivalent. Like it's still long, but it saves you a lot. So
So thoughts. Now we both have front, back, middle, whatever.
So you're right. Front is definitely nowhere near as shaky.
Intense.
Nowhere near as shaky. It's still shaky though.
But I call it doesn't even feel like shaky. It feels like shimmy, like like back and forth, like kind of like doesn't fit correctly.
I would say it's not as noticeable if you're leaning forward, but if your back is up against like the seat back, it's pretty noticeable, especially at the bottom of like, you know, it does the second launch, it like kind of twists up and then dives down. When you're diving down with those positive G's, it is like.
So I guess the train can handle intense positive G's.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an overly intense ride. I would almost call this a family coaster, like a family thrill coaster. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's super intense or anything. I will say that some of the second launch actually pulls like, has like a little bit of force to it, more so than I was expecting. I mean, it's tires, you know.
Yeah, but Intamin, they've said that they can launch you pretty darn fast with this.
Jet Rescue and Juvaland have tire-driven launches.
Did you like this or Jet Rescue better?
Jet Rescue,
Me
for
too.
sure.
What the heck is
for
that?
For sure. Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I think if Intamin could fix the shimmying like side to side, then I think that this would be pretty solid. But I mean, it's a prototype again, so it's totally possible that we'll see improvement there in the future. But as of right now, I definitely like Intamin's other models a lot more.
Agreed.
So, like, if they're not able to fix that, then I say
stick to what you're good at,
and let RMC take care of the single rails. So, I don't know. Oh man, I need a water or something. Or stand under air conditioning.
After we have some water.
These games are crazy. What is this? Oh my gosh, these are terrifying. All right, we're heading out of Luna Park.
AKA what I like to call the park of deeply disturbing imagery.
Dude, even their trash cans, like, they're not like charming like the ones at Efteling. They're just weird here.
So scary.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So to get to our hotel, it's once again saying that we just take this boat across. That is awesome. One of the coolest ways to get to and from a park. Bye, Luna Park. Off we go. Underneath the Sydney Harbor Bridge. Alright, after chilling in our hotel room for a little bit, it's now like super cloudy out, so that's weird, but look, we're about to go do this giant observation tower right here. Go all the way up to the top, get a good view of Sydney. Why is Lightning McQueen right next to the observation tower? It doesn't even make sense.
You know what I have to say about that?
What?
Ka-chow!
The entrance to this thing is literally in a mall. Like, doesn't make any sense at all. So there's different things that you can do here. So the main observation tower is $33. They do have a skywalk. We're not gonna do that because we're gonna do that in New Zealand. But then they have something called the VR Tower Coaster.
I'm different.
Like, what is this? Like, I guess you just like go up and you sit in like a VR seat and you ride a roller coaster around Sydney? Alright, fine. Alright, so here we go. We got 304 meters tall for Sydney Tower, and then they actually show you the heights of other famous towers. So here's Tokyo Skytree, like freakishly huge. Yeah, here's the one we're doing in New Zealand, Sky Tower. The Oriental Pearl, fun fact, there's a roller coaster in this one, so that's pretty cool.
That Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, Burj Khalifa is right down here, obviously the tallest in the world. There's the Willis Tower in Chicago. This is in Malaysia right here, that's pretty cool. Empire State Building. Of course, the Eiffel Tower, and there's the Q1, which we just did when we were on the Gold Coast. And here we go. Here's our view. This is Sydney, Australia. The Opera House is like covered up way down there. Yeah. But this is really cool. I like that you can see like just all of the Sydney Harbor. Like, this is just so massive. Luna Park is like way down there. You can sort of see it.
You can see it right here.
Yeah, like right behind the Sydney Harbor Bridge. And of course, there's the Pacific Ocean. There's an Eiffel Tower looking structure there on top of that building. Yeah, really beautiful views here across Sydney. And we found our VR coaster. Oh, do we have an elevator lift to start?
Ooh, we do have an elevator lift.
Oh, yeah, elevator lift going all the way up. What manufacturer do you think this is? It kind of looks like Vekoma Track.
Oh, Taylor, if you look over to your side, you can see the bridge.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, frick.
Oh.
Whoa, is that beyond our... Oh! You know what this looks like? It looks like that storm coaster at the Dubai Mall. Whoa! I'm like not sure how to review this. The views are great.
You should review it even though it's not real.
Oh, what the frick? Yo, we just like caught the dragster.
I know!
Oh, vertical loop. Hello. Alright, so now we're gonna build the real thing, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for. I keep asking for it.
Maybe some tweaking to the layout.
All right, now we're gonna head back down. Oh no. Well, that's awkward. Guess I'm going down by myself. I got stuck.
I went like, no! But I found a toy boat to play with while I waited.
Wow. After a quick train ride over from the SkyTower, we are now here by the Sydney Harbor Bridge, and particularly the legendary Opera House.
And we're gonna see a show.
Yeah, so that's how we're gonna end out our day. You know, it's pretty hot out, so let's go on inside into the air conditioning. We're gonna see an acrobatic show. This should be pretty cool, you know? It's not opera, so like, it should be better. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I mean, I feel like that's like a total cred, right? Like, you see a show at the Opera House.
Yeah,
totally. So, I don't know. Let's go. We're not gonna be able to like film any of it, but we'll talk about it briefly afterwards. As we're walking up, one thing we were saying is that the view changes every single time you see it. And also, just for reference, Luna Park is way down there. Like, you can literally see it from the Opera House. That's hilarious. So there's multiple stages here in the Opera House, and this is the one that we're seeing. Actually, like, kind of small. But yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, so we just got out of our show. It was called Mirror Mirror, and I think that was the best acrobatics I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's not even close. I didn't know human bodies were capable of any of that.
They were all just a bunch of noodles.
Yeah, and I've seen like some pretty awesome gymnasts in my life.
Stunt shows from all over the world.
You would think that every person on stage couldn't have weighed more than 5 pounds the way they moved and the way they held each other up. Like at one point there was one guy holding up 6 other people like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like I lift 5 pounds and I'm like,
yeah, one person had 3 different people stacked on top of each other. They were throwing each other all around. If you put a 20-minute version of that at any theme park, it'd be like a must-do at that park. But it's here at Sydney Opera House, and it'll probably be gone by the time this comes out, or moving on to the next location. I have no idea, but that was like absolutely insane. Look at Luna Park. It's all lit up. So is the Sydney Harbor Bridge. Oh, that was gorgeous. This city is stunning at night. Oh my gosh, look at all this.
wow.
Are you practicing your you're auditioning for their next show?
I am getting ready to. I can't do it anymore.
Hey, I admire the effort.
I just did a back bend a minute ago and you didn't get that on camera.
Well, yeah, that would have been too cool. I don't know. All right, it wouldn't be a visit to a new location, especially one far away from here, without checking out a gift shop. And we opened up this book. What's on the first page? So we got the 2nd generation Big Dipper here at Luna Park. There you can see it was bright orange, and of course, now it is Gold Coaster at Dreamworld. I do like these though. They have the Sydney Tower, except there's a koala hanging off of it, like he's freaking King Kong. And per usual, we're walking out with way too much stuff. Really super eventful day, but really good. Like, I feel like we got to get a good feel for Sydney and have a good time at their like signature park. I still wish that Sydney had a bigger park that was nearby, like,
or that we had more time at the one we did.
Yes, that is true. That was
like, oof, we had to rush.
Yeah, no, we definitely did, but yeah, it was okay. I think fun memories to be had, just from like, even though it was like ridiculously hot, just like running around Big Dipper trying to get as many rides as we can is pretty funny. But
in retrospect, you know, that was a fun ride.
Yeah.
It's not amazing though.
Yeah.
RMC Raptors for the win.
Well, definitely.
Sorry, Intamin.
Yeah, Sydney Tower was fun, and really just cool finally seeing the Sydney Opera House. Like, that was just like iconic. So tomorrow we're going to be going to Scenic World. We're going to have a full video about, we're going to try and see their abandoned roller coaster that they have there. But they also have like some really cool stuff, like they have the world's steepest railway, like going down a mountain, which is going to be pretty cool. So we're excited to check that out. That's like 2 hours away from here. And then we're going to have a day of sightseeing. So the next Coastin' Down Under video that we're going to get is actually going to be from New Zealand. Yeah, so we're going to their one theme park. It's called Rainbow's End. So
wait, if it's Rainbow's End, does that mean we'll find a pot of gold?
Oh, I certainly hope so, or at least a leprechaun. But that's gonna be it for the series. So there's one more episode of Coastin' Down Under. It's short.
It's definitely not gonna be like Coastin' Through Europe.
No.
Continues on endlessly.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, a short series, but all good stuff for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios. We'll see you next time.